world knowing only life. Yet death awaits us all. Using some of the most up-to-date scientific equipment, we endeavour to gather evidence that there is life after death. These are our investigations into the mysterious world of the paranormal. Whatever you have seen, whatever you have felt, whatever you believe, there is more to this world. There is the ghost dimension. And welcome. We have come to investigate a place where the neighbours never complain about each other. This is Everton Cemetery, and this is Ghost Dimension. Opened in July of 1879, this is one of Liverpool's most haunted graveyards. But why would a cemetery be haunted, you ask? Perhaps there are lost souls wandering around the gravestones looking for loved ones, or maybe they just have nowhere else to go. During the First World War, almost 700 American servicemen died in Liverpool's military hospitals, and most of them were buried in Everton Cemetery. The head of Australian Aborigine warrior Yagan was buried in the cemetery in 1964, but after lobbying of British and Australian governments by Noongar tribal representatives, the head was exhumed in 1997, despite a common grave of 22 infant children having been made over it in intervening years.
We are here because of a more sinister creature reportedly haunting the cemetery, a witch. She has been described as a black-robed, crooked hag, and reports of sightings of her go back as far as the 1930s. What is also unusual, witnesses have seen shadowy-like children milling around her. Could these be actual children, or more likely, some sort of imp-like creatures ready and willing to do her bidding?
I take dogs for a walk. I take them all the way around the path, the black line, all the way around to the bottom gate. It's about 7 o'clock at night, it's a bit dark. Especially sort of summertime is better because it's light, but you still walk down there and you can sometimes feel as though somebody's walking beside you, especially at dusk. And then sometimes you see shadows going past over the road, and the dogs will suddenly stop, and sometimes they'll look at something and bark, and yet I can't see anything there. And so we carry on walking. And one night when it was really late, it must have been about 8 o'clock because it was really dark, and I was late taking them out. and walked down the road. And we stayed to the road. We didn't go on any of the little paths because it was really eerie. And there was a faint light in front of me, and I could have sworn, I just stopped because I could have sworn I saw 2 children walking down in front of me. And the dogs were on a long lead, and they ran down. And then they suddenly stopped and ran back to me. And then this light just sort of vanished. And I carried on walking, and there was nobody there. There was no children laughing or joking or anything. It was just, you saw these 2 little, and they had long dresses on. And I remember one of them had a bow in the hair. You couldn't see the colour or anything. It was just long clothes, like old-fashioned clothes. There was one time I was walking down, and we changed the route, and we walked round a different way. And they were running ahead of me like they always do. Everywhere was sort of quiet, just hear the traffic going along the main road. And then all of a sudden I heard my name being called. So I stopped and I looked round, and I thought, who's that? Nobody knows me round here. And I listened, and I thought I heard it again, but fainter. And even the dogs turned around and ran back to me and wagging their tails. And I thought, who could that be? And I said, hello? Who's that? Who's there? Who's that? Who's there? I heard sort of a whispered voice just behind me saying, John. And then, well, that was me done for the night.
Would we encounter any of the same paranormal activity that Trish had encountered? We sent our report to guest expert investigator Mike in Louisiana to hear his thoughts on what the cause of the activity at the cemetery could be.
One of the things we need to kind of keep in mind about cemeteries is that they're final resting places for people. You know, the dead are brought here so they get to rest. Sometimes, like in Liverpool, construction, road grading and things, cemeteries have to be moved. And Everton is no exception. And this has led to the great possibility that a lot of people there from those other cemeteries may not be at rest anymore. But let's talk about what's normal and what's not normal. Obviously, being in such a big cemetery as Everton, with its many different sections, they could kind of let your imagination run away. And between you and me, these places are kind of spooky. One thing to keep in mind is that with shadows, you have to remember that at night, especially at night or close to the evening, moonlight can dance among the tombstones and the monuments as it's filtered through trees and the like. You also have vehicles in the distance. Just keep in mind that while your mind may be playing tricks on you, or you're getting really scared because you're standing among 54,000 dead people that are all supposed to be resting. In fact, the shadows among the tombstones, probably not too much to worry about. However, you never know. Second thing to keep in mind, sound. The sound of anything, chimes, bells. Keep in mind that if you even have the slightest breeze, sound can travel for miles. Say somebody put up little wind chimes. They may have put it on a marker, and you know, it's little tiny breezes making those go. You're a mile away, half mile away. Well, in your case, here in the UK, 1 or 2 kilometers away, and that sound is going to travel. There's nothing to interfere with its frequencies moving across those vast cemeteries. So the sounds of little animals in trees and burrowing in the grass, weeds, stuff, those sounds can travel. and it may take your imagination wildly away. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're being haunted.
Ghost Dimension.
Tonight we investigate Everton Cemetery, believed to be haunted by a witch and ghostly children. But will we encounter them as we delve deeper into the most haunted areas of the graveyard?
Okay, let's do it. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if we can get any activity and see if we can make contact with these witches. Or maybe the children.
No way.
Seriously?
No way.
We're ready. We're just actually getting some activity right now.
SOV, touch torches.
Wow.
Coming on now.
Wow, well, we've already, before we even rolled, we started rolling, and then straight away the REM has started to alarm, go crazy.
Come on. Sounds good for the night. Good luck.
Okay, let's reset that. Let's get going. Right, do you want to have a listen back?
No way.
way.
I walk next to it and it goes off.
I heard that, yeah.
Right, okay, stick that Ovilus on, and because they might be able to communicate through that.
Okay.
Right, dictionary mode. Sean's just putting his camera on, and then we're good to go.
Wow.
So on a very cold December night, there's some bod out selling ice creams. I mean, how crazy is that? Yeah, and whoever's with us agrees with that because the touch torch is on. Thank you for that. Brilliant, thank you. There's other devices that you can use. We have a couple of items on some graves here and one in between the tree. If you'd like to touch any of these items, you'll make them go off, make a noise. My name's Paul.
Hi, my name's Jane.
We're trying to make contact with anybody that's here. But if there's also a witch that's here for some reason.
Or any children. Is there any children here? Is there any children here? There's some devices. If you come along and touch them, they'll make a sound, but they won't harm you.
We have REM pod activity already down there. The Ovilus is on, but it's not said anything yet. Should we get started?
We shall. I've got the K2 here as well, so I'm going to get that on. We had the activity just here, just by this REM pod, so it'll be interesting to see if we get K2 meter activity. No, nothing. That's weird, isn't it?
Very weird. Should we go deeper in?
Yeah.
Marker.
Marker. Okay, that's weird. Let's go deeper in.
Okay. So as you can see, that is pitch black. You watch. Watch this. That's pitch black. That's what we're dealing with. That's mental. So we've had to put a light on just so you guys can see something. Because it's very dark, cold, and a bit damp.
It's very, very cold, and it's that cold that the ground is freezing, isn't it?
Yeah. The cameras are misting up as we speak. Is there anyone here?
If the person that was here before, that was setting off the REM pod by the tree, if you can come forward, maybe alarm that again. Alarm the REM pod at the tree. Or just maybe follow us up from the car. No way. Sounds like somebody's by the car.
Should we go back to the car then?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe they're drawing us back to the car for some reason. Is this where you want us to be? Maybe it's this owner.
This I heard that. Like clunking chains. That was weird. That was clunking chains, wasn't it?
What was that? That was like clunking chains.
This here, this grave that you're looking at, that actually is that's moved. It's remains that have moved here from another cemetery. So actually, that could actually be quite, by the base of it, be quite powerful for activity. So maybe we should take a K2 and check it.
Hello?
Well, talk to us. Torch again. Thank you. Can you use this device to answer some questions for us? Turn it off if you're happy to answer some questions. Thank you. Are you a woman? A female? What was that?
It was like a cackling sound.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Paul and Jane heard and caught the following sound on camera audio, which at the time did not sound natural, but upon further investigation, we believe it could have been birds disturbed in the trees.
Turn it off if you're happy to answer some questions. Thank you. Are you a woman? A female? What was that?
It was like a cackling sound.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Although the sound may have been natural, it was clear something intelligent was communicating with them via the torch. But who was it? And would they make themselves known as the investigation continues?
Can you come and touch that torch again for us? If you're a child, can you come and touch the torch?
Touch that torch again for us, please. Make it come on. Or any of the other devices. If you can see the boxes with the metal sticks coming out of them, all you need to do is touch those metal sticks and make them light up and make a noise. Can you do that for us, please? Let's touch torch again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
REM pod we've got here. We've also got a K2 here as well.
Turn it off, thank you.
If there's anybody here who would like to communicate with us, maybe there's some children here, maybe there's witches or a witch, maybe you're not nasty, maybe you're nice. Come and speak to us.
What?
I just saw a shadow moving in between this line here on the camera. Something moved across there on the camera.
I've just heard a massive bang.
I did.
Just over there.
Can you do that again if that was you? Can you make contact and come forward?
Do you hear that big bang?
Yeah, that was from behind you.
That was from
That
behind
was
me.
from behind you.
Are you trying to affect the meter on the floor? Can you affect it again? What if we just separate just a little bit? You stay there.
I'll stay here. Yeah.
Can you affect the meter? Do you just want Sean on his own?
There's somebody behind us there. Did you hear that? Hey.
Like a rustling of
Yeah.
like leaves.
Yeah.
As we separated in an attempt to attract more spirit activity, Sean could see something mysterious in the shadows, and as he tries to capture it on camera, rustling in the leaves could be heard. Do you just want Sean on his own? Was this activity caused by the same shadow entities that Trish had mentioned earlier?
sometimes you see shadows going past over the road, and the dogs will suddenly stop. And sometimes they'll look at something and bark, and yet I can't see anything there.
Are these shadow figures that are being witnessed innocent spirits or something more sinister?
Ghost dimension.
Tonight, our investigation of Everton Cemetery was in full swing, and already it would seem that we are not alone. But as we delve deeper into the darkness of the night, would we come face to face with the cause of this activity? I must say, this cemetery is the piece, isn't it? It's on point, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's something here, and you can feel it around you.
What was that? Hello? I'm thinking it's living. Hello? Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Down there?
That was right down the bottom there.
Yeah, it was. That was somebody, that was. Hello? Can anybody make a response to us? Can you speak to us on the Ovulus?
Nothing on the K2.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that was weird, man.
That was no witch, that wasn't. That was a...
That was really weird.
Touch again, thank you. You like that, don't you? That's really good.
There's actually some other devices around. We have a K2 down here. We also have two REM pods. But you like the touch
I just heard what sounded like footsteps walking up on me. If you look on the floor, there's lots of leaves on the floor, and it actually sounded like somebody's walking through the leaves towards me then. I hope the audio picked that up, but it sounded, well, like I'm walking now, but I'd stood still, and it sounded like somebody was walking up this way.
Wow.
Continue to come towards me if you wish.
Did you see that?
I did, it's starting again.
Yeah, look.
Is there somebody here? Right here?
Can you come closer to us and take this light all the way to red? Come closer to us.
Did you hear that? That sounded like a scream.
And this is going mental.
As the K2 meter was reacting to something around us, we caught the following screeching sound.
Come closer to us.
Did you hear that? There was no external influence to debunk this sound, and its source appeared to come from within the cemetery. So perhaps we had just heard the first manifestation of a spirit attempting to communicate verbally with us. Wow. Should we go a bit further?
Yeah, because we've lost the activity on the meter. So let's try and trace it. Oh.
What? You got another bit?
Yeah. We just go here.
Oh, shit.
Are you a witch? Can you light this right up?
My God, look at that. Look at that.
What is it?
It's going right off.
Oh, the meter. Yeah. It's going right by this tree. Look.
What was really weird then
Stopped.
was my Ovulus. Really funny.
Really funny.
I had to turn it off and on again.
So we've got this crazy activity in mid-air.
And the Ovulus is going a bit
Wacky.
caca.
Are you a witch?
Oh, look at that. It's going off.
Take this right up to red if you are here as a witch. I don't mean a dark witch, maybe a light witch.
Yeah, maybe it was a white witch.
A white witch.
It could have been.
Or was this children?
No way.
Whoa.
Did you hear the kids?
Yeah.
There was kids in that direction.
Look, Bex. This to me is witchcraft. There's somebody here. We've got the wicked, weird noises, And this is in mid-air.
It's weird. Feels like somebody's beside me. Once again, as the K2 meter started to react, we got the following disembodied voice, which on the replay sounded like the spirit said, "Do you want to play?" It could have been.
Were these children?
No way. It could have been. It could have been. Was this the same entity that had made a screeching noise earlier? And as the spirit appears to ask us if we would like to play, perhaps it could be connected to the spirit Trish had seen in the cemetery. If so, are we about to witness a full spirit manifestation as the entity draws even closer to us?
That's not English, that sounded sort of Scandinavian or something. Fiona, are you the woman that's been seen and thought of as being a witch? Talk to us, Fiona.
What was that?
Not sure. I'm out. My God.
Wow.
I'm out, my God. There's a male coming. Who's coming?
Wow.
I'm John. Yeah. I'm John.
Wow.
Hello,
Hi, John.
Who's that? I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Jane.
John.
Paul and Jane had just received communication, and a spirit identifies as John. Interestingly, Trish had spoken of her ordeal in the cemetery, where she had also heard the name John whispered in her ear.
Wow.
I'm John. Yeah. I'm John.
Wow.
Hello,
Hi, John.
I heard sort of a whispered voice just behind me saying, "John." And then, well, that was me done for the night.
The evidence caught, in our opinion, validates Trish's experience, and Paul and Jane had just made contact with the same entity.
We're talking to you. Can you help and talk back to us?
John, are you here with us now?
Really clear, wasn't it?
It was very clear.
Very good.
Very clear.
John, if it's you, turn that torch on for us, please. Andy. Sounded like Andy. Can you tell us how many are here with us? Stabbed him. Don't die. Wow.
Oh, it's coming close to you, look.
Look at that.
Just gonna do a close-up on the K2. Look at that. That's mental.
We are here with no explanation as to why in mid-air that
The K2 is going up, exactly.
is happening.
We're
Yeah.
in an open place, in a cemetery.
Step away.
Did you
Step
hear that?
away.
No, did you hear that?
What was that? It's like a...
Spirits.
No way.
Spirits.
Let me take a look. Oh my God. Oh my God, spirits.
Right, now let me tell you what I've just heard. You said, what did you say? And then I heard footsteps and a child. Don't know what it was saying, but I heard a child. Behind you.
No.
That way. Our investigation of Everton Cemetery was becoming one of our most memorable, and as we continue delving even deeper, will we uncover who these entities are, and most of all, Would we encounter any witches or childlike figures?
Okay, we've come to the trees where the children have been reported to have been seen, and what we've done is set up some equipment. So I'll zoom in if I can on this. We've got a over there, which is hard to see actually. We've got a ram over here. We've got another ram which is vanished off camera. There it is. And then just in between this tree, we've got a torch, which can be. Whoa! No way! No way!
What?
The torch is lighting up.
I see it. I see
You
it.
see that then? I'm talking about the torch and it's lighting up. We've got somebody here with us. Are you a child? Can you light the torch if you're a child?
If you touch the torch, it will light up.
No way. Let's go over to it. Let's go a bit closer.
Yeah. Okay. We've also got an EVP recorder, which is currently being recorded in the cemetery, and we have an Ovulus in Sean's hand.
It's in my pocket because if it makes any words on. Oh, he says what the hell? It's going off. It's right there. I've got it. It's blurred. Just take a bit of your light off. Oh my god. Oh, it's there. I've got it now, I think. Oh man. Can you see it then? Did you see that? Wow, that's really bright, Bex. That's really bright. I'm just losing focus though.
I've got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Can you touch it again?
You got it or have I got it?
I've got but you on that.
Okay.
Okay, so we were just making our way across the cemetery to go to a different area, and as we've just approached here, you can see this tree, see this area. It's pretty open, yet we heard running, heard the sound of footsteps running through the leaves, and there is nobody here, so we've decided to stop for a few minutes and see if we can do a bit of calling out. We've put a couple of rems out.
Can you hear moaning?
Yeah.
Can you hear like a moaning sound?
Yeah, I just heard that. I don't know if the audio's got it. If somebody's running around, can you run to the bags that are on the floor? Put a couple of rems out, because it was this area that we heard the running. So we're just going to see if anything runs between them and sets them off.
If this is a child, we are not here to harm you or scare you or anything like that. We just want to make contact, speak to you. Is this a child?
Did you hear that? Somebody went, yes!
Yeah. Like, and whoa.
Oh my god.
Are you on that?
I'm on that. It went a little bit blurred when you turned round.
Yeah.
But I got it.
So this is a
Wow.
child. Thank you. Oh, the goosebumps on my
I know,
neck.
same with me.
Listen, on the floor we've got another lighting machine, another lighting device. If you walk towards it, it will alarm, and it's got coloured lights on it, and it flashes so beautifully. Can you walk towards one of them? My name's Sean, and this is Bex, and we are just wanting to communicate with you. Maybe, with you being female,
Yeah.
it would like to communicate more with you. Ask a question.
Shall I come near you? Do you want me to come near you? Are you here now with me? Do you want to play a game?
Is there a witch here? Yeah, I just saw that glimpse for a second. I thought it was a child or something low down. He's playing tricks on me. I can hear Jane off in the distance calling for something to come and talk to her. Hopefully she's having something happen.
You just feel like somebody's behind you all the time. The cemetery right now. It's cold. It's dark. It's very freaky. And Paul's gone off. Left me on my own. Can you touch these lights on the floor? The blue lights?
Country. I mean, that's a country. Maybe this, I mean, I'm throwing it right out there, Bex. Maybe it's not somebody of this country.
I thought that. First instinct, I thought that.
French.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah. Oh.
Were you French?
Bonjour? No way.
What?
That light just lit up when I said bonjour.
Really?
Seriously, yeah. Watch, I'm trying to get it again. Yeah? I think I got it, but I'm not sure. Bonjour? Bonjour? Ça va? Bonjour?
Try Spanish.
I'm thinking this is totally French. Okay, yeah, ça va? Oh, look. That just lit up. Wow! No way. So you're French? Yes. What the hell? Are you catching that?
Mm-hmm.
You're catching that? I'm going to film us. So you're French? Was you brought here? Did you die in Liverpool?
Eerie place. Eerie place. On our way back to Jane, I think we'll try an SB7. See if we can get anybody talking to us through that. Coming back to you, Jane.
Are you a girl? Bonjour. Ça va? Merci.
Oh my god.
Oh, no way. No way.
Ask another question.
I think this is a French question. Okay, I'll ask. Oh, look, it knows it knows. That thing knows I'm gonna ask a question. That is freaking weird. Come and speak to us, man. Come and tapple too. Oh, I apologise that I didn't focus on my French in school. Come and tapple too. Merci beaucoup. I got it. Let's count.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you count. I'm gonna count, yeah? If you can understand what we're saying, I'm gonna count in French and then lights up if you can. Don't, yeah. How old you are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Seat.
Seat?
Or is that German?
Seat? 7? No way. No way. You're pointing at that, yeah?
Yeah.
7. No way. And it's still going?
Yeah.
No way.
So you were 7 years old when you died? Oh, it's gone off for me.
7. 7. And you're a boy, yes? Yes? Oui? Oui? No. Oh.
can you talk to us all through this? We'll take anything that you've got.
Why don't we ask to see if John's with us? John, are you with us?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Wow. Fantastic.
Excellent. Thank you for following us, John. Do you need help? John, is there a witch in this graveyard? Are you with us still, John?
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa. Whoa.
You got that, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That
Okay.
is next to the tree.
Yes. So he's gained your trust.
Are you flashing at that? I've got the light. The light just went on again.
So the boy's gained your trust enough to move away from where he feels safe enough by the tree, and he's just triggered off the object on the floor, the REM pod, like we asked him to.
We moved away.
Yeah.
And he followed. A 7-year-old
Bless
boy.
him.
This is crazy stuff.
Are you trapped here? Do you not want to be trapped here?
Step away if you can. If you can understand what we are saying. Please step back. Step away from the meter. There's no reason for that to go off.
There's no reason.
It has
at
to
all.
be paranormal,
Yeah, that is paranormal evidence.
Well, we thought that was a boy, and the thing went off. Can you walk towards the other one we've got on the floor over there? I know you walk towards that one and you're alarming it. There's another one on the floor. Please walk towards it. Oh.
Oh, it's a tree. It's a tree. It's a tree.
There's the moon.
I tried to get it before behind your head, but you kept moving.
Ghost dimension.
Everton Cemetery is home to hundreds of souls that rest here, and we believe we may have encountered some of these kindred spirits tonight. There was no indication of the presence of witches, but we received some of the most powerful paranormal activity we have ever encountered.